So, Assalamualaikum everyone, it's me, Gramsing Kodingara. Welcome you all to a new video of Sesame Talk. So, today we are going to talk with and our topic is whatever.
Hi there. Hope your day's been all right so far.
Oh, Maya, how are you?
Not bad. Just chilling. Existing. What's on your mind today?
Okay, so today I'm here to talk with you, and my topic is my topic is whatever, and my first question is how did the word whatever start being used to show difference or lack of care?
Okay, cool. That's a good one. So, whatever is a surprisingly recent addition to the Show and Lack of Care Hall of Fame. It really took off in the 90s, didn't it? Before that, it was just a pronoun meaning whichever thing. But then teenagers adopted it, and I mean, really adopted it, as a dismissive tag. It was a way to shut down a conversation, express apathy, or just be like deliberately obtuse. It's fascinating because it flipped the meaning completely. Now it's rarely used to actually means whichever. It became a verbal shrug. It's kind of passive aggressive, right? Like, I don't care enough to even acknowledge what you're saying. It spread like wildfire thanks to movies and TV too, cementing its place in the lexicon. Does that track with what you've observed?
Okay, so my next question is what is the original meaning of whatever and how did it change over time?
Okay, so the original whatever was a pretty straightforward pronoun. Think whichever one you want. It goes way back, like Old English way back, and it was formed from whichever plus that. For centuries, it just meant anyone that suits you. It wasn't loaded with attitude. As for how the meaning changed, well, language is always shifting, but this one feels particularly tied to teen culture. Wasn't a sudden switch, it was gradual. I think part of it was the inherent ambiguity of language itself. People started using it as a kind of placeholder, almost a verbal tick. And over time, that placeholder got loaded with all sorts of emotional baggage, disinterest, defiance, whatever. It's wild how a simple word.
So my
You're
next
very
question is
welcome.
why do people often use whatever when they want to end a disagreement?
Gotcha. You mean why people use whatever as a way to signal they want out of a discussion or even a relationship? This is a really insightful question. It comes down to a few things, I think. First, it's a way to avoid conflict. It's easier to shut down with a dismissive whatever than to actually articulate why you're unhappy or why you want to end something. It's a sort of emotional distancing tactic. It also signals a lack of investment. If someone doesn't care enough to even engage, it's a pretty clear indication they're checked out. There's a power dynamic at play too, I reckon. Saying whatever can be a way of asserting control by refusing to participate. It's kind of like saying, your thoughts and feelings aren't worth my energy. Ouch. Do you think that lines up with your observations? Is there a particular situation you had in mind?
Yes, so
All
my
right.
next question is
Well, that makes.
how does the tone of voice change the meaning of whatever?
Whoa, okay, big shift in gears. A remedy, as in like a solution or a fix? Or are you thinking of an apology, a remedy for a wrong? Either way, tone is absolutely everything. A remedy offered flatly, with no warmth, can feel incredibly insincere. It can come across as perfunctory, like you're just going through the motions. That can actually make things worse. But a remedy offered with genuine empathy and regret, even if it's just a small gesture, can be incredibly powerful. It signals that you understand the harm you've caused and that you're truly sorry. The same words can have completely different impacts depending on how they're delivered. Like, I'm sorry, said in a monotone is not great, but I'm so sorry, I really messed up, delivered with sincerity and eye contact. That's a whole different ballgame. Are you thinking of a specific situation where you noticed this dynamic play out?
That was my last question, and we will meet you in the next session. Talk and bye. Okay, so everyone, this was my today's Sesame Talk. If you like it, you can tell me in the comments and just take a laugh.